Hey guys, I think it's live. Good evening, everybody. Okay, let's see. Why is it asking? No, I don't want that. Okay, hi guys. Right now we're live streaming. It's very fun. Let me see if I can see the chat. Where's the chat at? Hi, Chelsea Hawks and Mahaley. Good to see you. Good to see you. Bisexual witch Annie. A pleasure. Robert, check. Hi guys, hey. So I was thinking about putting this up on Snapchat and everything like that to give them all the heads up. But I really don't know how to do it while streaming live, So I don't know, guys. What do we do? Do we just leave it to our crew of people that are here because they happen to be on YouTube? Or should I tell others? It's all very confusing. But you know what's not confusing? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Puzzle. Well, no, we don't know that yet. It could be really confusing. Now, this live stream, unlike the other one, has a limit. Oh, hello from Peru. Lovely. Hi to Terry. Sorry, guys. It's just the chat is so distracting and awesome. So right now, we are live on the internet. You'd think after all these years I'd get good at this. Hold on, let me fix this light. Okay, I'm back. Hi, that didn't take very long. So why are you streaming a puzzle? Great question. That's a really wonderful question. I'm live streaming doing a puzzle because as someone who works from home, I spend lots of time alone with my own thoughts. And I get lonely and bored. And so I've got about 40 minutes before I'm going to go to Grace's or go to Mamrie's and hang out with Grace and Mamrie tonight. So I figured instead of laying on my couch looking at the ceiling, contemplating, the weight of the human experience, I would do a puzzle and hang out with you guys. Isn't that nice? Hello, Serbia. Hello. I did one of the Empire State Building. It took so long, but it was so relaxing. Yeah, so this puzzle, guys, is a 3D puzzle of Big Ben. I assume that many people here maybe aren't familiar with my channel, but are rather rabid puzzle enthusiasts, just like myself. Just like myself. So, welcome, fellow puzzle fans. Yes. A lot of people are saying hello from various regions. We had Serbia, we had Peru, we have England. And then Eric, yes, you also share the weight of the human experience. It's rough, guys. It's rough, If I could just turn off 4/5 of my brain, I'd really like that. Hi from Rhode Island. I got some questions from you guys. Everybody start putting on the chat where you're watching from, and I'll read it out loud, okay? So we have Michigan, Texas, the North, Canada, Seattle, Philadelphia, Ireland, New Zealand. I'm just getting up higher and higher. Massachusetts. Ooh, you're under a lot of snow right now, aren't you? Well, welcome. Madison, Wisconsin, Washington State, New York. Hey, that's fun, right? Everybody likes it when you read things out loud. I know I do. Oh, also, everybody start putting who you voted for president. Just kidding. It doesn't matter who you voted for in the past. We have to live in the present and the future, which is now. So let us all come together and take, with great difficulty, this puzzle and build it. And, Australia, Netherlands, Arkansas, Georgia. Wow, Ohio, South America, Chile. Sorry, okay. Time to focus. I probably won't finish this puzzle, so I'll have to change the title of this video because I believe it says Live Puzzle Solution. But I'm not going to offer any solutions here today. I'm just going to explore the problems. Okay, so this is a street map. It appears that we're starting out with the bottom of presumably where Big Ben is. Is it by Westminster Abbey? Is this even Big Ben or is it just a clock tower? It may just be a clock tower. But it says Big Ben. It is Big Ben. Otherwise, I'm like, it's a real ripoff. Romania, Argentina, hello. Iowa, what up? It's a clock tower, yeah. Oh, how's the pocket knife? It's great. The Swiss Army knife went really well. Flawlessly built. And I would have to say a really rewarding 2 hours for all of us. Jeez. This can't be 2 hours because I don't like to be late. So this is going to be limited. But I figured better live stream and hang out than not. So, boom. Oh, someone says I gave you that cup. Yeah, this is the cool cup I got. Right now I'm drinking energy juice mate drink. This cup says what WTF, OMG, and LOL on the sides. So thank you for the cup. I really enjoy it. Okay, so here's the base. Now I assume we're going to poke out all these little parts. Good. Really good. Guys, if this is the direction my channel, nay, my career takes, I will be very pleased. This is great. Here is, the puzzle instructions. Is it a puzzle if there are instructions? I think not. I don't even want to read these. I'm gonna wing it. Here's the top of the clock tower. This puzzle also has a battery. So once I'm done building it, it can be a working clock. Wow. If that's not the coolest thing I've ever heard, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Okay. There's also these other parts. This is, oh, wait a minute. Wait. This is clearly not a working clock. If this is, why put in a battery if the face is just a regular face? Hello, Jamaica. You know, that's confusing. Because why would you ever, what? Why would you need a battery for a clock? It says real clock included. Where? Oh, it's right there. Yeah, you're right, guys. Only one face works. You guys are so smart and observant. I mean, I'm here in real life, and I just blow past these things. So, step 1. Take out all your puzzle pieces. The front-facing one works. You guys, yeah, you guys are keen. Really, just right on top of it. Dump these out. We're dumping these out. Satisfying sounds. What? These puzzle pieces even have numbers on the sides? Guys, can you see that? It says 205 and it points the direction. 63 and it points the direction. This isn't a puzzle. This is a map. This is just building something. It's not puzzling over anything. It's not a puzzle to line up 24 with 25. Guys, can you believe that? Anybody? Wow. This is being set up for success. Okay, so we got this IKEA-based puzzle. Whatever. It's a new form of Legos. Yeah. Don't look at the numbers. I know, I wish. It's a puzz-not. It's a puzz-less. The puzzle pieces are jumbled. But the appropriate order to assemble them is obvious. Just because it's all jumbly-bumbly doesn't make it impossible. I'm trying to find a metaphor. Okay, so how about I answer questions from you guys while I start pulling out numbers 1 through 20? This is not satisfying, right? Anyway, here's a 3. Yay. Boom. There is a time restriction for this live stream because I'm going to go be shooting videos with Grace and Mamrie or potentially just hanging out. We haven't decided yet. Later tonight. But for now, I've got, 25, 30 minutes. So why not spend them together? Someone asks, Alex Preck asks, how's the charcoal toothpaste going? For those of you who don't follow me on Snapchat or Instagram, I am using a charcoal-based toothpaste right now for the next 30 days to see how much it increases the whiteness of my teeth. So that's going to be pretty cool. TBD, we'll let you know what happens with that. Does it seem really yellowy to you? Should we change the filters again? Isn't that fun when we do that? Yeah, it's more boring than I remember. Let's go back to normal. Okay. Oh, someone asked, how's your back pain going? Oh, thank you for asking. It is going continuously. I have to go back to cryotherapy because I really do think it worked. I really do. So, okay. So, are you going to cryotherapy again? Yes. For those of you who don't know, I recently posted a video on my channel where I try out cryotherapy for the first time, and it really, really worked. And I swear, if I could just get myself there 2-3 times in a row, bada bing, bada boom, I think we'd have some real lasting results. But you know what's hard to do? The same thing more than once. Really, it's intense. It's intense. Okay, so great. Next question. Go to Utah. I've been to Utah once. Someone says, how much did cryotherapy cost? Ooh, here's a 5. Cryotherapy cost $70, I think. But if you think about a massage, going to a chiropractor, you can go to a chiropractor for like $25. But if you think about going to a massage or like getting acupuncture or any of these other like alternative forms of pain management, $70 for somebody to freeze your body for 2.5 minutes is not bad, right? Seems pretty decent. Okay. Jamie asked, when we'll be rolling through Texas again. I'm going to be in Texas for South by Southwest, yo. So that'll be fun. I know the chat is moving too quickly, but I want to say I'm getting a buffering symbol as a tattoo. Wow. That is amazing. As somebody asked, did I change my hair? Yes, I got my hair cut today. I was talking with Carrie, see, Donna, the woman who cuts my hair, and I said, Carrie, I said, how am I going to get out of this haircut? Ever? Have I committed to this style for the rest of my life? Because how am I going to grow out the other 2/3 of my hair? Think about that, guys. When it gets like this long, it's just going to be pushing everything out. It's intense, you know? I'm a trained professional. This is what I do now with my life. Does it look really yellow to you guys too? I just don't know why. I don't know if I can change that, right? Or is it yellow because I have night shift on? Do I have night shift on? No, night shift's off. It's just yellow, just a yellow kind of day. Okay. Somebody asked, what's your favorite song? I like to post a lot of songs on Twitter. I'm a big Spotify person. I like Hype Machine. So I post a lot of songs on Twitter just because I'm like, I love this song. You know who else will love this song? My internet friends. And so then I like to tweet about it because I want you guys to hear it too, you know? Favorite color? How can you pick? Aren't all colors just variations of one color? This is like humanity. Favorite recipe you've done for My Drunk Kitchen? Too many to name, really. Speaking of My Drunk Kitchen, I would like to personally thank you from the bottom of my heart, though, for you guys being so patient as we've been in this little My Drunk Kitchen lull. You know, when you make a career as a professional chef who imbibes, sometimes you just aren't really in the mood to do it. And because I have healthy boundaries and listen to myself, I'm like, yeah, I took a little break from My Drunk Kitchen, but then when I get back into it, I'll be back and better than ever. I actually already know the recipe I want to do. It involves mozzarella, and that's all you're going to get from me. Okay? Somebody asked, any collabs with Grace and Mamrie soon? Yes, shortly after this live stream. Aha. Can you tell me where my nums are at? I've been looking for years, for five years. What shows are you watching? Currently, I'm watching all of Sex and the City. I've never watched every episode back to back. About halfway through season 4. You know, Sex and the City, great show. Kind of outdated in terms of political correctness and social awareness. I mean, Sex and the City, these ladies say some stuff about gender and sexuality and race, and I'm like, oh my God, you couldn't say this today. Wow. But still a really great show. I'm wildly entertained. Big fan of Big. Don't know, Aiden, he's kind of a wet blanket. For those of you who watch Sex and the City, you'll know what I mean. So, boom. Steph Lily 97 asks, why are bananas out and apples in? So I've really classically been a banana fan, but right now I'm going through this kind of apple moment in my life where I find the crisp, crunchy, refreshing nature of an apple to be quite satisfying. So I've also, simultaneously while doing this, guys, I came up with a new system. Instead of trying to pick out numbers 1 through 25, I'm actually just going to sort the numbers by groups of 25 itself. So, that means 105 through 30. Well, let's do 50. Let's do groups of 50. That's easier. So 100 to 150 is going to go here. 56 is here, et cetera, et cetera. 142, boom, boom. Somebody asks, if you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? One food, I don't know. I guess it would be something that you could turn into a bunch of different things, like rice, or soy. You can make all sorts of shit out of that shit, So maybe that. I want to say cheese, but how many varieties of cheese do I get in this hellish one food world? Nobody knows. Oh, Josh asked, can you collab with The Gabby Show? Guys, if you're watching, tweet The Gabby Show and be like, yo, we want to see that Hannah collab. We've been texting. We're trying to set up our schedules. We got to figure out when we can lock them down together. I think The Gabby Show is just so funny and vulnerable and funny. I would love to work with her. So that's how I feel. 115. Oh, that goes in the 1 through 150 pile. 143. God, I'm so happy that entertainment has really come to this wholesome point where we can just enjoy a nice woman puzzling over her puzzle. let's see. Where do you get your clothes? They're always so cute. Oh, this clothing item. Thank you. You know, my clothes, I get them tailored. So I either go and I buy them at like an H&M or like somewhere like that, and then I have it lifted to fit my waist, or, you know, brought up to fit my arms. But this shirt is from Kipper. They're a really, really awesome small business based out of San Francisco. They tailor make custom shirts for ladies who like to dress, you know, adorably like this. It's really great for weddings. Let's say you're planning on getting married soon. Anybody? Congrats to you. You know, you can get them there. Boom. Oh, somebody asked, are you going to NerdCon? Yes, I am. So those of you who don't know what NerdCon is, I am going to be in Boston. Look at this piece. How is this a piece? This is tiny. This is begging to be lost in the cracks. I'm going to go to NerdCon in Boston at the end of the month. I can't wait. I can't wait to go. I can't wait to be there. I can't wait to see my beloved John and Hank. I can't wait to see you guys. So for any of you who are in Boston, come to NerdCon. It's going to be a really great time. Somebody said collaboration with Liza. Who's Liza? I don't know who that is. You know, enlighten me. Liza. Why is everybody talking about this Liza woman? Tweet me that. Who's Liza? Come on now. Next. Please can you do a meetup in the UK? I would love that. Yeah, I love the UK. It's a wonderful place. Are you ready for Katy Perry releasing her new song tomorrow? Yeah. A dear beloved friend of mine, Corey Cool, on Snapchat discovered Katy Perry's new song, Spot, which was really interesting. I guess Snapchat and Katy Perry set up this one filter somewhere in the Bay Area, San Francisco, where you can go and find this like giant ball thing and then Snapchat it, and then boom, there is the song playing. You know, when Ed Sheeran's song came out on Snapchat, I didn't know it was Ed Sheeran, and I was like, Snapchat's writing music now? This is hilarious. Oh, she left disco balls around the world. Damn, Katy Perry. Talk about goals. God. River Grace asks, can you collab with Dan and Phil, please? I have never collabed with Dan and Phil. Frankly, I don't think that's right. I would love, before I get too far, you know, deep into reorienting my YouTube career to mainly just be live streaming puzzles, I would really, really love to work with Dan and Phil. So Dan and Phil, if you're watching, which I'm sure you are, let's do it, man. Let's get together. I think we can have a nice little chitty chat. Someone says, why am I watching this instead of doing homework? You got great taste. But your homework's boring? What homework are you doing? You guys should do your homework. It's important. Not necessarily for the lessons that's in the homework itself, but it's important to build the skill of self-discipline. Right now, I'm working with an acting coach to try and learn how to act. And, you know, this is twofold. One, because I want to get better at it. And two, I just need to finish something. You know what I mean? Like, I'm really good at finishing my own projects, i.e. buffering, my business, not finished, that's a work in prog. But, you know, I'm not a great student, and I want to learn. So I've made a commitment to myself to take at least 10 acting classes with this coach and see what I can do. And if I can get to 10 without bailing out, I usually bail out around 5 or 6, then I will feel like I really am moving in a direction that I am proud of for myself. Someone says, I just studied for 4 hours. Whoa, Abby, congratulations. You studied for 4 hours. Jesus, that's a lot. Do you play any musical instruments? I barely play anything. Maybe I should have made that my goal instead of acting. I would love to learn how to play an instrument. Maybe after I complete these 10 acting classes, I'll take like 10 piano classes. What if I did that? Guys, what if I could write music with instruments and then be like, boodly boo. Oh, speaking of songs, though, I got a surprise for you guys on Valentine's Day. Yeah, so be sure to have your notifications on and stuff, or just follow me on all the things. Yeah, I've got something for you guys on Valentine's Day. 160. This isn't so much building a puzzle as it is sorting. But I guess that's the first step. Would you ever come back to Asheville, North Carolina? I love Asheville, North Carolina. I do plan on coming back. I plan on coming back quite a bit. It is lovely. I know it looks like I'm being sneaky and secretive, but I'm actually just sorting. Somebody mentioned Livewire in Portland. Yes, for those of you familiar with the radio show or the live show, Livewire, I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be appearing on it in Portland, Oregon in March. March 9th, I think. So if you guys want to come to the taping, come to the taping. Somebody says, come to Alabama. Nobody comes here. God, bless your heart for living in Alabama, honey. I hope you called your senator and all that good stuff. Somebody said I did this puzzle before. Okay, very nice. West Virginia, very good. Anthrocon, I don't know what Anthrocon is. Would you rather freeze to death or burn to death? Obviously freeze. Because then you get all warm and you fall asleep warm. Do you know if you burn to death, you actually die from suffocation before burning up? Fun facts. Let's not think about this anymore. Happy birthday to those of you who are having birthdays today. Somebody says, what puzzle are you doing? Oh, if you just tuned in, I am doing the 3D Big Ben puzzle. Though it is not so much a puzzle as it is a model because it has instructions and I'm sorting pieces. This isn't a puzzle. This isn't hard. This is following instructions. Someone says, I got kicked out of, I was asking about advice for keeping a happy headspace. Here are the words I saw before the chat moved it too fast. It said, any advice, okay, let me focus. Any advice for keeping a happy headspace? I got kicked out of college, and then I saw the word depressed. If your depression is so severe that you're having trouble managing it and your life, maybe not being at college right now is what's best for you. And that's okay. That is totally 100% okay. If you want to go back to school, you're going to be able to go back to school. But right now it seems that you need to take the time to set a stronger foundation in yourself. So good luck and God bless. Thank you. 2:14. Click. Somebody says, can we fuck? I think there are nicer ways to ask a girl for sex, guys. Come on. Jiminy Christmas. 122. Jennifer Aniston or Angelina Jolie? Well, I think Angelina Jolie is a better bet for me. So I'm going to go ahead and say Angelina. Plus, she's an activist. Plus, she likes adopting kids, and I personally love children. Plus, she seems very, very lovely. So Angelina Jolie. I guess it's been decided. We're done. Somebody says, TV show? Question mark, question mark. Yeah, I got a TV show, man. I'm making a TV show. It's already made. More announcements about that soon, but I can't say anything right now. But yes, TV show. Delightful. Yes. Somebody says, I just solved one side. Oh, it's going to be on Food Network. FYI. Food Network. The cable Food Network. You guys, if you have family that you want to bond with, you should watch my show coming to Food Network, because what is more bonding family time than all sitting around in silence watching television? Nothing. Verdict says nothing. Amazing. Do you know sign languages? Sign language? No. I don't know. Is this no? Is this how you say no? I should learn it. I should get someone to teach me. What's your favorite hobby? Puzzling, obviously, guys. Puzzling away my life. Someone says, where's my drunk kitchen? It's coming soon. Very, very soon. I got to get back in the groove of making videos. I've taken a little bit of a mental health break from making videos. Just kind of it's interesting, guys. It's a weird little world. And I worry about daily vloggers and people who put themselves through that. Because it's kind of strange to live your life, but then also be constantly reporting on your life, And so I just am a little out of practice making videos. I get nervous. I'm nervous about making a video. I want it to be good. I want over 100,000 people to see it. And I'm worried that I'm not making content that's relevant that you guys want to see. So that's where my drunk kitchen is, but it's coming back. Advice for coming out to an ultra-conservative mom. As difficult as it is, I think the path is to try and understand where her fear is coming from. That's hard. Because somebody reacts negatively, it's usually out of fear or hurt, pain. Anger is just like a mask for pain. It's all about pain. So there's probably just some fear there, Yeah. maybe being ostracized, maybe feeling like an other, maybe feeling like if you're coming out, that means she did something wrong as a parent. There's a lot of work there, and it's really, really hard. So the most important thing for you to do is make sure that you have all your systems in place to take care of yourself. If this person who's very important to you in your life has a negative response to a fundamental part of you. I know what that's like. I'm trying to figure out how to have a relationship with my dad. It's confusing. Every day. I don't know. Not every day, but I'm trying to figure it out. I'm like, it's hard, man. It's hard. So, what would you look like without eyebrows? Asked Ryan Dowling. Like this, probably? Thoughts on the Super Bowl? Devastating. 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 No, thank you. Oh, what a game. God. Jesus. So he says, advice for finding out your sexuality. Kids, we're all on a spectrum. We're all just blobs floating around in space. We're on a rock in a solar system, hurtling through a galaxy, hurtling through an ever-expanding, amorphous universe. Odds are you're somewhere on a line. Whatever. It's confusing. Love is also confusing. So just open up your heart, man. Just let yourself be. Be in love. Somebody asked how the puzzle's going. Thank you for asking. I am still sorting the puzzle because it's not really a puzzle. It is an assembly. Advice for someone starting out on YouTube. Oh, okay. So if you're starting out on YouTube, my advice is this. Good luck. God bless. Basically, YouTube is a wonderful platform for expression. And if you have something that you want to express or you want to experiment making things and posting them out there, go for it. Just, make sure that you weigh your expectations, because if you're going to be like, I'm going to get 1 million subs, cool. That's going to take a long time. So make sure that you enjoy doing it, because you're going to be doing it for a while. Right? Right. Do you think YouTube is getting more negative? Oof. I don't know. I personally don't watch a lot of YouTube. I kind of use it as a back and forth thing. I watch my friends' videos. It might be getting more negative. Maybe everybody's just going through puberty and they're grumpy, hormonal. Or you have adults who are scared about the fate of the world. So maybe it is getting more negative. Who knows? Do you like pickles? I love pickles. Thank you for asking. Pickles are great. 118. Put this over. Where's my 1 through... here it is. Do you think you'll write another book eventually? Oh, man, yeah. Whew. If I'm taking a little bit of a break from making videos, which I have been, except for when I post this new My Drunk Kitchen, I don't think I could help but write another book. I love to write. And if I am lucky enough, fortunate enough to have the opportunity to write another book, I 200% will do so. That's what makes me happy. I haven't been journaling as much lately, which probably is why I've been stressed out in my head. Journaling is great. Every single time, I'm like, I haven't journaled in a while. After I journal, I'm like, holy shit, I should do this every day, which is something that I already know. Isn't that weird? Somebody says, are you more of a dog person or a cat person? TBH, always been a cat person. I tried to be a dog person. Thought that was what was right. But I love cats. But right now I don't have a pet, because my apartment is very small. And cats come with litter boxes. And I do not want that smell in my tiny apartment. So cats in general. I like a cat because they never make you feel guilty. You're just like, hey cat. And the cat's like, and then you're like, oh, okay. And then when the cat's like, meh, you're like, oh my God, I've been blessed with the affection of a cat. Is there anything more satisfying? Wow. Somebody says, you can teach a cat to poop on the toilet now. Very good. Very, very good. Somebody says, how do you journal positively? I don't think that journaling is there's no requirement. It's not like, journaling is like a verb, not like a noun. Like I have created journal, I don't think that's really the goal. It's more like the action of putting your feelings and thoughts into words. I feel like the more you journal, the better you get at communicating and the better you get at explaining your feelings. Sometimes writing things down is the best way for me even to discover how I'm feeling about a certain subject. By the time I get to the end of the page, I'm like, holy shit, looks like I feel that way. Wow. What do you do with your journals when you're done with them? I keep them. I have them in my little duffel bag over there. I keep my journals because I love them, and they are sacred to me. A bunch of journals I wrote into a book called Buffering, Unshared Tales of a Life Fully Loaded, talking about the last 10 years of my life. Available now, bufferingbook.com. Also on Audible. If you guys want to hear me cry, go for it. Boom, boom. I always abandon my journals. Oh, that's fine. I mean, if that's what you do. Okay, we have about 5 minutes left before I leave. We have not gotten very far on the puzzle, which is fine because we can resume it at another time. Somebody says, advice for writing a book. My advice for writing a book is to read more and to exercise your writing ability. So there's lots of books out there. Bird by Bird is a great book. Do Story, How to Tell Your Story is a really, really good book. I think 3 a.m. Epiphany is great for writing prompts. Just kind of exercise it like you're exercising a muscle. It's not like you're going to, decide to run a marathon and then just be like, okay, here I go, guys. Bye. I'll see you in 26 miles. No, that's not how it works. You train for it. So writing a book is the same way. You're not just going to sit down and be like, oh, I've got a story from start to finish. Plus, everyone's process is unique. You might actually need to jump around to different points of your story. You might write your story and then suddenly realize you need to change the whole beginning to have arrived at this point. Like, it's a different form of creation for everybody. So I would say the best advice for writing a book is to get started, Someone says that they are feeling completely alone. Some advice. You are not alone, my friend. We are all in this experience together, ultimately. You may feel alone right now. You must reach out to someone, to the internet. That's what I do when I'm feeling alone. But it's hard. I mean, when I get upset, I like to isolate, and it sucks, because then I'm like, I am alone, and now I'm more sad. Oh, wait a minute. I probably shouldn't be alone. Calls friend. And that's how I start to feel better. Shout out to Caitlin. Journaling positively. Are you journaling positively? Somebody suggests trying a gratitude journal. Great. Write down things you're grateful for. With gratitude journaling, though, I'm not going to lie. It's like, I have a really, really sensitive guilt response. So I feel like when I journal, if I'm going to do a gratitude journal and I can't be like, I'm so grateful, I feel bad for not feeling grateful. But I guess that there's probably some part of that in gratitude journaling. I mean, there is always something to be grateful for. If you're feeling upset or like alone, just think to yourself like, wow, okay, I have running water, electricity, if you live in America, we live in the first world. I'm breathing in and out. I've got 10 fingers, 10 toes, if that's how you are as well. You may not, but that's okay. 9 and 9, whatever you have. And just kind of to remind yourself of the basics of your life that are inherently positive. That's kind of what I do. And I just kind of think myself through it. It's rough. It's rough, guys. Congratulations, Jamie Ramirez, on your big lesbian wedding. I got 4 minutes left. Oh, Courtney Santoro asked, do you feel like a Scorpio? Oh. Yeah, man. Big time. Yeah, I'm like a super Scorpio, Yeah, I feel pretty aligned with it. It's got me pretty much pegged, But I'm not like the jealous, angry. I'm not a jealous person at all. Like Scorpio, I'm more like the loyal, sensitive. Bleh. I just feel things, man. Deeply. So confusing. So hard. But I love being a Scorpio. I got for those of you who are into astrology, which by the way, it is super fun. I've got 9 planets in Scorpio. So I'm a Scorpio to kingdom come. Somebody says another movie. Ooh, somebody says, yes to another movie. And somebody says, do you have advice for people with ADHD to calm down quickly? Oh, God, it's hard. To calm down quickly. Okay, so if you feel like your thoughts are rushing without stopping and you really can't, you can't calm down, literally do breathing exercises. I love the 4-4-4. I do it 5 times. It's you breathe in for 4. That was 1. And you hold it for 4 seconds. And you breathe out for 4 seconds. So I do that over and over again. Sometimes I splash myself on the face. Like I put cold water on my hands and then I put cold water on my face. That one really works. You can do it at restaurants. Put your legs up a wall. You can take medication. I mean, it's tough, man. There's a lot of different things you can do in the world. Somebody says, fuck me. All right. Just a little busy right now. Okay. I am doing a puzzle. So gotta put a hold on that one. How not to get frustrated with your limits because of ADHD. Limits? Bah, ha, 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 ha. Limits because of ADHD? What are you talking about, man? You're not limited. You're just going to be more frustrated in general. No, I don't. I don't think that you should think of it as a limitation. I mean, it's not a limitation. It's just the way your brain works. Everybody's got a big, beautiful brain in their heads, and all of our brains work differently. And yours works rapidly and spirally. And that's, you just have to figure out how to manage that. But I think it's not a limitation at all. I think that, you got to learn to love it. And you don't even have to learn to love it. When I found out I had ADHD, I was so relieved. I was like, oh my God, I'm not just crazy. I have ADHD. Great. I love it. It's great. I love it. So happy. How long do you want this puzzle to take? It's going to take a while. Pretty much. I've got 5 piles here. I'm almost done sorting. Maybe I should double down on sorting so I can at least get it all sorted before I go. Okay, there's that there. Okay, people keep asking about Hamilton. Guys, Hamilton's great. I think we all know. Okay, Pum. Oh, wait, that's 119. Pum. Why are you so fucking cool, man? Because I have air conditioning now. I think I'm dyslexic, but no one believes me. What should I do? There's dyslexia tests online. You can actually there's a great one based out of the UK. If you feel like you have dyslexia and quote unquote no one will believe you, take a test online, do it. They're fun. They're timed tests. I'm all about a timed test. I love the urgency involved. I would go for it. Middle school advice. Middle school. Ugh. Don't worry. Middle school will be over soon. Middle school, you could ask any person. I would say you could ask any person on the planet, like, how was middle school for you? And they're going to be like, you couldn't pay me to go back to middle school. It's tough. Just let it be. Let it go. It's going to get better. It really will. All you have to do is give it the opportunity to do so. Any advice for celebrating Valentine's Day from the closet? What I did is I read a lot of fanfic. I don't know. Write fanfic, read fanfic. That's what I did. When I was a closeted little gaby, I was like learning about sex and porn through the erotic retellings of Star Trek. It's just lovely. I don't know. I think that's what I would do. Love is out there. And if you're in an area that it's not safe for you to come out, maybe make your goal moving to a better part. I don't know. Just hang in there. Good? Probably, right? All right. So I have to go because I don't want to be late and I have to stop. But I really enjoy talking to you guys and hanging out. Anxiety and sexuality. Yeah. Oh, man, we should just keep talking. We'll do another one. We'll do another one next week, maybe in prep for Valentine's Day. Maybe we finish this puzzle and we talk about the true puzzle within us all, the human heart. How do we solve those pieces? How do we take those pieces and put them together to make you whole? Next time on Spontaneous Live Stream. Sound good? Okay. Mwah. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. You're the best. And here's our progress thus far. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting in it. So I'm going to go see Mary and Grace. Follow me on Snapchat and Instagram stories if you like that. I like it too. Okay. Mwah. Bye, guys. Bye. Thanks for hanging out. More soon. If you like puzzling with me, like and subscribe. Yay. Woo. Yay.